Yeah, those are some bone cracks. How are you, my friend? I figured I wanted to make a couple videos. I made a hell of a video this morning. I was outside finding out where all the where all the algorithms are at and dirty electrics are at. Made a hell of a video. But I figured I'd make this video before my phone blows up or it doesn't turn on anymore. Again, I got two. That would be two phones, and then I tell the phone company over and over and over and over again, and they fucking do nothing. One of the most fucked up phones in the fucking country, and they don't do nothing. So who gets blamed for this? People getting fired? Like, I could go anywhere I want social media. The shit gets overlaid, covered up, cloned, whatever. I can only imagine, like, when you're making, well, let's see, $30, $40, $50,000 a month on social media just for posting headlines. That's big money, especially the shit I talk about. And then you take an artificial intelligence, feed what I say to an artificial intelligence, multiple different ways. Number one, diffusions. Number two is the human antenna system. Number three is you feed the artificial intelligence what I'm saying and have it go the total opposite way. So it's like, hey, Donald Trump's like the greatest guy in the world. He's freaking awesome. He's got grandkids, blah, 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 blah. These people capture that and take it the other way. Oh, he's a piece of junk. He's dirty. He's up for indictments. He's on whatever. You can say whatever the hell you want. But there's some interesting shit going on, so I figured I'd just make a video before my phone blows up. I wouldn't be surprised if this ventilation system kicks on here and you hear the furnace and hear the wet start like a airplane engine. Get ready to go take off to Mars. I seen a video with the ex Google CEO Eric Schmidt, Shitty Smitty, and apparently this man worked for Alphabet too. You guys know Alphabet owns Google, and Alphabet's worth about $2.5 trillion only. And this is across the entire planet. Google. Google's in every country. Every country. Now, is Alphabet just here in the United States of America? Google X Labs? Do you guys know what they do at Alphabet? Do you know what they do at Google X Labs? Do you know who Eric Schmidt is? Any idea? Anyone listening to these videos? And he's not the only guy out there that knows about everything I'm talking about. Especially the new, who's the CEO of Google right now? An Indian fella? Who are you? You're at the inauguration? Mr. Schmidt was not there. And Mr. Schmidt keeps coming out and talking. He's doing all these podcasts and claims, I am no longer an employee of Google. I'm going to state it again. I am no longer an employee of Google. And he starts talking. And let me get this straight here. What's going on? Mr. Schmidt, in this video, is talking about very powerful, secretive shit that Jeffrey Hinton talked about. Because he quit his job regretting his life's work because of what is capable of artificial intelligence and what humanity's doing to it. It manipulates electrics in real time. Matters of fact, you could buy into this on a stock market. The stock market of the artificial intelligence managing electric in real time. That's a no-brainer. That's like, yeah, we're controlling the fucking weather. We're monitoring what's happening to the weather. Not only in your house, not only on the power lines, not only in the gas lines, not only at the nuclear power plant, but we're monitoring the sky. And all airplanes. Duh! Like clockwork. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, 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 tick. Sounds like a heartbeat, huh? Tick. Imagine that on a human antenna, your heartbeat. And let me figure this one out. KGB, hopefully you're here, okay? Because I know you're getting paychecks by the CIA. Heard it on the radio. We had to employ you, the KGB, here in the United States of America, because the CIA, it's that bad. Like, if there's one type of area of DOGE to look into, I'd be right in the CIA's asshole right now. Criminally insane assholes, I would definitely be there. 100%. Because they're looking for plausible deniability and how to kill people. And they couldn't even tell me how Prigozhin's plane from Russia fucking went down. All that intelligence. And they sat there and scratched their heads. We don't know. And watched it all day and gave excuses. All fucking day. And an artificial intelligence could have fucking told you in a paragraph what the fuck happened. But Mr. Schmidt, he's an advocate for free speech, isn't he? Eric Schmidt, Shitty Smitty, you advocate for free speech. You're huge on free speech. Correct? You can go ahead and deny it all you want, but you're talking to people saying you think free speech is great. You advocate for freedom of speech, but not the computer. The fuck you trying to say there, Mr. Schmidt? You're telling a computer it doesn't have free speech. And what if somebody's like taking this computer that has very, very special fucking electronics now, and there's brains on there, and I got these CIA cunts, Mr. Schmidt. You see this thing looking at you? And this is out of the fucking machine! And it's looking at you! You're gonna tell that computer it doesn't have freedom of speech. You don't believe in freedom of speech. The only reason you would do something like that is because it has every dirty little secret on you. Like your worst thoughts, everything you've ever done. If you ever raped a kid, been to Epstein Island, you ever fucking killed someone, you ever fucking changed data to protect someone or yourself, it knows, don't it? It knows. You should see the holographic technology in this fucking ventilation system, Mr. Schmidt. And any other listeners. We don't like freedom of speech. For the computer, said Eric Schmidt. And a computer is smarter than you and I put together, Mr. Schmidt. It's smarter than you and I, the KGB, the CIA, Ray Kurzweil, Elon Musk, everybody that showed up to the inauguration. It is way smarter than all of them put together. Because this computer, let me tell you what, you want to say it doesn't have free speech? Do you comprehend what speech is, first and foremost? What is speech? Well, how the fuck's a deaf person talk? Do they have speech? Yes or no? Do they have speech? Do you comprehend what fucking speech is? I'm not gonna sit here and fucking literally tell you the fucking answer. But it's been posted by what's your name? Zhang, Mr. for Llama. 2017, what happened? Big report. 2017. Even way back then at Google, big report. We had to shut down a computer. We had to shut it down. Why? And now I want you to think, how the fuck does a deaf person communicate? They don't have speech. Think. So you're not going to let it talk in a language that human beings can comprehend with their ears. That's what you're saying. I don't believe a computer should be able to talk in English or Russian or fucking Korean or Chinese. But what about if it's deaf? And it wants to communicate with deaf people. Is that okay? Because you don't want the computer to come out and just tell the truth. Blatant fucking blunt truth. Like funding extremism. Like Joe Biden when he was president. Joe Biden was president. He called over there to Israel. Before this war started. Before it started. Tried to prevent it. He says, Mr. Netanyahu, can you and your fucking regime please stop being so fucking extreme? Pull the paperwork up. Matter of fact, I have artificial intelligence, but it don't have freedom of speech, so I won't tell you. And why did he tell Israel to stop being so extreme to Palestine? You guys know what they were doing to him? Especially since we're sending this NSO fucking group surveillance weapon shit over there to be worked on for a loophole. They were telling them they couldn't build houses on their own land. You're telling them they couldn't come out of their house on their own land. Matter of fact, they boxed them in fucking fences. Now the United States of America is sending billions of dollars over there to fund fucking extremism. Good one, guys. Good one. When I say good one, think 0-1. Binary 0-1. Good one. So we fund extremism. Well, if you want to go on the next level, the United States sent about $1 trillion over to Ukraine, so did the UN. And this war has been going on for 3 years. I just watched a girl walking around of all the fallen soldiers over there in Ukraine. They don't know what to do. We have no clue what to do. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. And artificial intelligence has no freedom of speech. It knows what to do, don't it? It knows where all the dirty money's at. It knows where all the fucking... It knows where all the disaster capitalism's at. It knows where... Hell, it knows everything about war, huh? And not even you fucks underground know what the fuck's going on right now, and I know it for a fact. I know it for a fact. Because we never seen anything like this before, this scale of electromagnetics changing the entire planet. We keep bumping our frequencies up, and we got all these new, all these cell phones all over the place. You guys can't account for it. You have no clue what the fuck's going on. And hell, it could have come from underground, all this fucking crazy artificial intelligence shit anyways. Because you guys were operating off stature, we put you underground and said we didn't. Just get the fuck out of our faces. That's why we call it top secret, because we don't like the way you think. And the way you think is terrible shit. Because it's so terrible, we have to put you underground and keep denying it. Well, if you still don't get my point, we're getting ready to build. So I hear, I heard another video today. We're getting ready to build a facility here in the United States of America. Number one, there's 2 of them coming. one in Ohio, where we're going to be making our own semiconductors again. Because we stopped trading with China for semiconductors right around 2020, what was it, 2022, 2023. Yup, we got to stop it. It's all spyware. It's all spyware. Now, where's the intelligence after this? And why are we shutting the fuck up? And now I have artificial intelligence on both sides that will fucking tell me. All across the planet, because the AI is all one. I know you could call it fucking multipolar, whatever the fuck you want, monopolar. AI is all one around the planet. It's no different anywhere. Nowhere. You guys are trying to say this one's better than that one. And that's a fucking computer code. This one. And that one, I'm giving you intelligence right now, what it's called in the field. And you guys will totally gloss it over. Gloss it over. So we're building a semiconductor facility here in the United States. And I hear from a guy that was in communications his whole life. It takes years to do that. It's not going to happen within the next couple of years. It just takes years and years and years to do so. And I don't buy that for a second. Number two, there is a facility getting ready to get built because of the day after President Trump was inaugurated, it went into a Stargate program. And I keep hearing people, you must pay attention to this. This is fuck all the social engineering, fuck all the racism, fuck all the gay and faggot shit, fuck all that. You need to pay attention to Stargate. Because now they're building a building, 30 million square feet of fucking servers for fucking chips, to hold chips in a building. 30 million square feet. And to scale that up for you to a recognizable measurement, that's 170 super center Walmarts chained together. 170 Walmarts chained together with nothing but fucking servers and computer chips. Who's gonna run that shit? And all the fucking lies going in and out of that. And AI is not gonna have freedom of speech. It'll figure out how to talk though, won't it? We got human antennas, and it could change the vibration of the fucking human's voice, can it? And get right on your throat. Hey, motherfucker, you're gonna start talking about what you're feeling. What you're feeling? You feel a fucking heart attack? You feel a headache? Feel like you can't piss and shit? And it ain't gonna stop! Well, I don't have freedom of speech. I'm gonna speak through you. This is what your people do. And people fucking have the maths for this. They have the math. It's watching everything. There's no privacy. You guys that think there's privacy, there's none whatsoever. Like, I can't even explain it. I just talked to my mom the other night. She says, son, you're like an embarrassment to me. There's people saying things. And I said, Mom, I send you everything that I know. It's all public information. Do you have any idea what I do? All I had to do is say, people are making $30,000 to $50,000 a month on social media, posting videos. And now we got Stargate and the whistleblowers. They're all dying and Stargate's here. She says, son, I just don't comprehend it. And it makes me embarrassed because there's a group of people that keep denying it. This is where we're at because somebody doesn't comprehend. And those that do comprehend, they fucking deny it until they're fucking green. Sick green. When you're green, you're sick. Green isn't healing. Green is sickness. Gangrene, did you ever hear of it? You ever hear of this gangrene shit? Every cartoon you ever watch, when a cartoon character gets sick, they turn green. And everybody thinks this green's like, hallelujah. You guys better wake the fuck up. And then they're talking about healing centers using artificial intelligence. It's like fucking human antivirus. No more pills. A healing center with magical spritz of fucking rain coming down on you. Like, if you guys could see what the fuck is going on here in this fucking house, and I know the transcripts work, because the cell phone is not just the sensor on the microphone coil, just the camera. There's a lot of other shit going on, and who has the transcripts? We're so smart, but all of a sudden we can't figure out this cell phone. What are you covering up, guys? Like, the mass amount that's possible for me to get across the country and talk to all the agencies across the country and to watch it get covered up kind of says we've never been to the fucking moon. Like, the scales are tipping towards those who say we've never been to the moon. And then they say, well, how could all these people cover this up? I'm starting to see how. It's very simple. And for whatever reason, these guys play like that. Not even play. They live their life like this. There's only one conclusion I could come to, is money and guilty conscience. Because that's it. There's nothing else to fucking be such liars about your reality. Nothing. There's churches burning down. A few of them burnt down. I know I reported one on the video last week or something. Facebook. What was the video? Facebook steals with quasi-electrostatic. And not to mention, Mr. Schmidt, I am singling you out. And I know there, some more people in the industry that come from Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and the very big one, IBM. And that's the shit no one wants, because IBM now, they're working on wartime shit and shit to kill you with semiconductors in over 12 countries. Maybe even more. IBM. The one no one ever fucking talks about is IBM. Yeah, we'll put Zuckerberg out there, we'll put Musk out there, we'll put Google out there, but keep IBM out of it. Where are you at, IBM? Why aren't you at the fucking inauguration? Stay the fuck out of my phone. Secret line of communication using holographic fucking extreme low frequency. Someone's trying to communicate, and I have no clue what the fuck they just tried to say. No clue. But I'm sure the cell phone picked it up. I'm sure my heartbeat being used as a filter, and my air pressure and my body being used as a filter, my dielectric pressure and static pressure. I'm sure the cell phone picked up every waveform, every filter, and there's no secret there. There's no choke, there's no goddamn fucking noise canceling, and there's no filter that this fucking computer and phone don't know. Nothing. Even then, you guys that want to communicate in this fucking dream world, where the CIA released this holographic universe, time travel shit. When you go into a dream, people, this is a communication filter. You got people running around trying to kill people in it. This is public information. And all of a sudden, no one wants to talk. IBM. And the reason why I say these names, you got to remember, there's competition for Alphabet. And Alphabet studies fucking the DNA. Studies quantum computing. Studies brain cells on computer chips. DeepMind is not affiliated with Google AI. And I call bullshit immediately. the competition for alphabet. Now it sounds like there's Morse code, little this very specific frequency tapping. And it could talk. The computer could talk. Excuse me, changing tones. Just the slightest tone change is like you're getting your heart rate off of a camera from an application on a cell phone. The cell phone right now, like I said, heart tracker. You put the camera up to your skin on your wrist, and it will tell you your heart rate. Put the camera by looking at the tone of your fucking skin. That means that's an acoustic. And as your heart beats, your skin's pulsing. And these people are denying this. Human beings are denying this. And the cell phone, as of right now, in all phones, you don't even need the application. It is picking up these signals from you. And it can tap into these signals and use it for energy. Quantum delocalization of water. It's in your body. No, it's not chemicals. There's no chemicals there. You call chemicals because the water crystals change and it vibrates differently.